Okay, folks, welcome back to Battle for Azeroth. The anniversary event is going to end in about an hour, so I thought I would do Korrak's Revenge one last time, since this will probably be the last time I get to do it. Unless, of course, they bring this back next year. I'm not entirely sure if this was just like a 15th anniversary thing or if this is something they're going to do every year. They tend to tack more things on, but in any event, we're going to do it one more time. If I'm being honest, I will have to say I think I am going to miss doing this. As a PvPer, it is kind of a nice place to do PvP. It has grown on me, so at this point the games mainly consist of just running from one side to the other to kill the faction leaders, so I'm not doing this at max level. I'm only level 60, so which is not too bad. I was level 30 something when I started, so not too bad considering we win most of our games. Haven't had too many that were stalemates, so we've had one or two. We got stuck on the bridge a few times fighting back and forth, so kind of trench warfare there. So yeah, I don't expect this to take too long. People have pretty well got this down to a science at this point. There's a formula, so I think I've seen about everything from both sides. So we've summoned the Frost Lord. They've summoned the I think the Alliance has a forest. I don't know if he's the Forest Lord, Forest Giant, what he is. That they can summon, so I can see why people liked this back in the day. At first, I have to say it was a little annoying in some games because you're trying to complete quests and things like that, and now I just kind of go with it. I think most people do, or they leave it to the rogues and everything else to capture the bases and everything. What? Yeah, pretty much. This is pretty much a typical game so far, so I don't see where we have all that many. Yeah, must not have a lot of stealth. It's usually rogues, druids, what have you. We'll go ahead and try to capture bases and whatnot early, so. Updated DBM to have PvP counters, so that has been a huge help in trying to figure out what's going on. Because as with other things in the game, people don't always use chat, so. Or if you ever wonder why people are just kind of standing around, like, well, what are we doing here? their lieutenant. There are times I wish Arcane Missiles was more of an AoE ability. It would be so helpful. I keep there's a part of me that keeps thinking that it is. I don't know if it was back in the day. I remember when I made my first mage. I remember picking Frost at level 20. And you had Frostbolt and Fire Blast, I think it was, and Arcane Missiles and all of that. I personally would prefer that if they went back to something more like that. I know they're trying to get more immersive, but it just... I don't know, it just seems to take something away from it when everything is exactly themed to one spec or the other. You would expect there to be some overlap. Like Frost Nova is a frost ability, of course, which would make sense. Giving each class their own kind of elemental specific shield is kind of silly, honestly. Frost Barrier was fine. So. If we're supposed to be all powerful mages, you would expect us to know more than just our spec. So. It's not like Warlocks with Voidwalker, you know. So. I have more than taken advantage of playing this though, so I can't complain too much. I am nice. This is Arcane as well. Nice. Yeah, have people started moving towards they have, so let's go ahead and just keep her moving along here. Again, pretty typical game. This is pretty much the formula people follow, so. I will have to say, I did do Korrak's Revenge, which is supposed to be like the classic version. And then I've done the retail version, I'll say. And there is a bit of difference. They did move some things around, like the graveyards and stuff like that, so you have a little bit more difficult time kind of capping things early on. They move things a little away from the road and what have you, so. Yeah, I think I've leveled everything I usually play or might play, so it was mainly just kind of leveling this character for fun, just to kind of take advantage of this. I wanted a kind of wanted a horde mage, so. Why not? Now, one thing I did that was kind of cool was you can kind of come back here and stand on this mountain and just kind of target these people. It doesn't work tremendously well, but I've done it a few times here like this. And they apparently don't realize where, I mean, you can see the arcane missiles, but apparently, like, actual player characters can't seem to figure out where you're standing. It's kind of silly. I think I did that to a druid. It's like, well,
I need to target something first.
I can't make you pay attention. I understand it gets chaotic, but still. At least takes you away from AoE, so. Have we taken the bunkers? We have taken the bunkers, so yeah. This won't, Nice. Did she surpass me? She surpassed me. Oh no, now we're even. Yeah, this has definitely helped out with the kills for different achievements and things. Without a doubt. Whoa. There we go. Just the corporal.
I need a target.
He's dead after I already popped everything. How dare you? I need to look into some glyphs to see if I can, there's arcane power and there's something else I was going to see if there was a glyph for. Now I honestly don't remember what it was.
Destroy them.
So yeah, where are the Alliance? I assume they're, yeah, they've made their way to our base, capped our towers. Then for some reason, once you get close to this building, you can't see anything. There we go. The last bunker is going to cap in like 20 seconds. So now they went like right for the graveyard. We take... No!
I don't have a target.
Are we pulling now? Yeah. Okay. So as I said, pretty short game, all considered. I guess when this first started, It was taking, people were playing like 4-hour games. That did not last long, as you can imagine. So okay, you have to the 8th station, I know. Oh! For a variety of reasons. But there you go, folks. There was possibly the last Korrak's Revenge I'll end up doing. So, yeah. Kind of a fun little battleground to do, I have to say. I'm going to miss it. So, there you go, folks. Hope you enjoyed that, and thank you for watching.